Anybody that don't know, this is neat's foot oil, and I believe it comes from sheep. I've been using it for 50 years.
I think he wants to eat that.
Yeah, probably. I use it on the saddles. A lot of people think saddle soap, and you know, that's okay. But I always like this because this preserves the leather better for me. You gotta, hey, I'm doing this. You need to do it on a sunny day because the sun kind of dries it into the leather. And it is a little bit oily, but if it's set, you let your boots or your saddle or your bridle, the way I do it, just paint it on, let it sit out there most of the day in the sun, and it'll penetrate into the leather. Somebody's a lot of help. Come on, get.
Yeah, let's see that minute. That's what it looks like. It really helps his boots to last longer. Here you go.
Yeah, my work boot, well, on the saddles and bridles. It really helps a lot if you get into rainy areas where a lot of people are. It'll help repel the water. We've been in backcountry where we run into a lot of rain, and it kind of repels the water a little bit. These are my old work boots, but they're comfortable. They look like they got a lot of mileage on them. I slop around.
No, watch him. He's going to drink
hey,
it.
Don't do that.
You like that stuff? You hope it's not poison.
No, it's not.
Man,
It just comes off the fat of sheep, I believe. It's pure, natural, and you just slop it on pretty good. It real good on the reins, on the bridle reins.
Yeah.
It'll keep them from drying out. And out here we have a lot of trouble with leather drying out.
And our skin drying out.
Not me.
Hey, watch him.
Quit.
He's going to help you clean that up. We're going to have to put that up high where he can't
I know it.
be
I'll put
licking
them
it.
up on them rails. Leave them in the sun. And I just do the bottom part because this part here don't ever get no wear. Just around the stitches. And these are pretty old boots, but they're comfortable. And I get out in the horse lot with them a lot, and out in the rain and the mud. And
I believe Sonny would like to have that.
yeah, Sonny would like to have everything.
Yeah, you just take a paintbrush and brush it on.
Yeah, that's the way I do it. I don't know if that's the proper way. That's the way I've always done it.
And let the sun do the rest. Let it cook it in.
Yeah. I just worry about the bottom part because you can see that it's getting a little frazzled. Me too.
Yeah, and they really get cracks in them if you don't treat them.
Yeah, these are not real good for saddle riding because you get hung up in stirrups with them cleats. I'd rather have a little bit slicker sole in the saddle myself.
Sonny,
You might have to get out of them stirrups pretty fast.
like you did the other day.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, and you don't want a wide shoe to be in them stirrups.
No.
I do wear my hiking shoes when I ride, but I only put my toes in it so I can get out of stirrup fast if I have to. Sonny says, can I clean that bow up for you?
No, you don't need that. You can get that at any feed store. You can get it online. I think I bought that online probably.
Yeah, seemed like you might have.
Yeah, I think I went to the feed store and they didn't stock it. I don't know why. It's been around forever. But there's new products
Hey, quick.
people want to buy, and that's good. But if it works, I pretty much stay with it. I have got hung up on my wearing these in the stirrup, trying to get out real fast.
I don't know what it is. Ben, he can smell or see things that we don't know. Hey, Ben.
Put them up here. Got to set the sun.
Yep, I gotta get to work. Me and Tiger. Well, we're gonna move this pot, this planter. I got radishes in it, and we're gonna move it over in here. The reason why, the boy dogs come by and try wet on this, so we're gonna move it. And I didn't even think about that.
I thought it'd be real heavy. You going in here?
Yeah. And I do lock them out, but sometimes the dogs come in with us when we open up the gate. But we're getting ready to take them out because they like to wet on everything. Come on, let's go. Right. I gotta get them moving. Well, now I still got an empty spot here. I want to put something here, but don't know what yet. Who's in the sunchokes? Hey, Sonny, what are you doing in there? Are you hunting? Are you hunting the sunchokes? Good boy. I'm taking a break, a little break, cooling off. Our hot spell it has come now. The cold spell has left, and now it's warming up into the 90s. So it's getting hotter out here working, but there's so much to do. I'm just going around doing this and that, trying to grow food, and I enjoy it a lot. But I'm going to be mostly putting up garden shows because that's what I'm doing right now. But I just want to sit here and cool off. There's a nice breezeway coming through. And smell the plants. So I'm just resting right now. And I'll get back to work. There's a gopher hole. Belle's been digging. And the chickens are watching her. And I'm watering my little willows here. And so the water is starting to go into the hole of the gopher. So I'm going to have to put a fence through there and block them. She still wants to check it out. That would help a lot. Get that weed out of there. That old weed is right in the way. There. I've never seen her dig through the mud before for a gopher. That's funny. I'll find that gopher, even in the water. Nope, I don't think that's going to work. Somebody watching you. How come you chickens don't get them gophers? Don't you ever see them? Nosy. Get a little stick out of the way. I'll get it, Mom. She'll be working on that for a while. Tiger, did I lay my hat on you? Are you taking care of my hat for me? Well, you're an awful good boy. Thank you very much. See, Tiger, he works. I'm going to plant these cactus today. I cut them and just let them lay there so their ends can dry up and they're ready to plant. It won't be long that they'll be putting out babies all over the place, the older cactus. So I'm going to gather them up, and where I'm going to put them, I'm going to make me a cactus bed with this right through here and put them right in here. Pretty soon I'll be moving the onions out, but for now I'm just going to plant the cactus pads right over here. See, I got the dogs locked out of the garden. And Bill, he's still working on the shed, so you'll hear some hammering on that sometimes. Hey girls, are you nosy? Would you like to get in here, help me? I bet you would. You'd dig this bed up for me, wouldn't you? You would. And so I'll clean this up, getting the morning glories out of it, and found this right here. And it looks like maybe a cucumber or squash or something. So I'm going to leave it and see what it does. Nope, nope, nope. Bill's helping me. You're just like a chicken. Yeah. She's having fun this morning, putting the water, helping me with this bed, checking out for mice. So I got the weeds out here. Now I'll plant the cactus. I have to go get them. So you don't have to plant them very deep. I'll probably plant about that deep. And that's how easy it is to plant cactus. Just like that. I think you can do it with any cactus. Well, I chopped them up alright. Got all their leaves off of them, their pads. And it won't be long that they'll be making new ones. I got 9 pads off the cactus, and I'm going to leave them in here for a while. There's a place in the front yard by our porch. It's got good soil, but right now it's got grass in it. I'm getting ready to work on this brush, chop it down, and pull it over here in the shade where it'll be cool. Bill's taking some more tin in. Bill's going to help me on this a little bit. And the bigger stuff I'm going to cut by hand. I got to go get my cutters. That's working pretty fast. It's been drying all winter. Now I'll throw it on this big. Poor Sonny. He's locked out. He can't come in here. It's not that you're bad. We just don't want you potty on nothing. Maybe he'll understand that and be better. So he's sad. Bill's on the hunt around the pots. He was growling at something a while ago. I don't know what it was.
Probably a mouse.
Yeah. Bill's getting this cane out here. We don't want it growing into the garden. Feed it to the horses and donkeys.
Yep, no.
So that helps a lot. I wanted to show you a plant that I left. I didn't want to dig it up. I thought it was interesting. But now I don't know what it is. Bill said, I do believe that's a desert willow. And it come in here probably from seed. Because I didn't have to plant any. And this is what I wanted in the first place. It can take our soil, our drought, a lot better than the other willows. And I will dig it up in the winter. But desert willows get flowers on them. And right there's the flowers. I'm so happy I didn't pull that up thinking it was just a weed. I left it to see what it was. And yeah. How great is that? I would rather replace all my willows with these desert willows because they're so drought resistant and don't mind our soil. So I'm real happy about that. And I told Bill I can put them in water, get starts off of them. So I might end up doing that. I'm just overexcited about that, having a desert willow. What happens to these willows, they start turning yellow. There's not enough nutrients to keep them green. And but the desert willow will stay green no matter what. And if I can start growing desert willows, I'll be so happy. I put a fence up where the dogs can't walk in there no more. So when they get in here, I don't have to worry so much about them. Walking in here, using the bathroom on the tomatoes and plants. And I got this blocked off right here, so they can't go in there. And then I put a fence up here, just so they don't walk on that. And I might put something else, encourage them not to walk on it. And over here, I'm putting up a fence to keep the dogs out. I'm going to bring it around this way because I'm going to grow green beans in this. But I want at least enough wheelbarrow space through here. And close this up since he's got that chopped out. And the mulch worked good in here. We got it chopped up. And I got all kinds of stuff in here. So I think it's going to make a wonderful bed. It grew green beans real good last year. And I'm going to try it again. So I got that fenced in. And I got a place where I can unhook it and walk in there. And the dogs can't get into it. And I'm really going to like having this as a garden bed. When I had the chickens in the garden, they pecked this cactus to pieces. I figured it would come back. And you know, start growing these new pads. But these are not thorns, and they got little bitty thorns here. But I feel like because of their little things here are so fruity tasting, I feel like this cactus might be almost similar to the one I cooked up. I wonder if it ever boils down to it, though, I'll eat it. It's nice to have cactus for a backup. And it's just really coming out good, and the chickens really worked it over. What don't like background cactus. There's no maintenance to them. You don't even have to water them. But who knows? I might try to eat it sometime. Bill's gonna go get some cutters, and I planned on cutting this back some so I can see underneath this and trimming it up just in case there's a snake around here. I do like planting right through here, and so when things grow up I can't see underneath this bush, so we're going to trim it up some. It's a desert bush and I don't water it. It can take water and it does like water, but if you don't give it water, it's okay too. So he went to go get the cutters.
Well, we can see underneath there.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
Oh, you want?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go cut some cane for the horses.
I got the tree trimmed up, and I took the branches and mulched it. And the wind's coming out, and it's about time for lunch. So I'll call it a day for now. So thanks for watching from Out West Homestead. Bye. It sure is fun working in these beds. And this summer everything will be growing up lush and pretty. I hope. Anyway, the dogs can't get in here now. They can walk around the circle, but not get in the beds. And that's what I wanted. Bye. Hey, you gonna smile for Ellen? I need to do an interview to Ellen. What do you think about Ellen? You like her? Is she sweet? She thinks you're sweet. Yeah. You want to say anything? What are you gonna do? Get up close? Alright, let's talk. You got stuff in your eyes. You need to go over to Ellen's house, and the people that stealing her wood, you need to go send them packing. Would you do that, Ben? I bet you would. Alright, say bye. You gonna say bye? Okay.